Look at that. Isn't that crazy? This man was in a coma and third-degree burns almost all of his body because of a campfire. Like, isn't that crazy? So I guess this is in Idaho, and him and his family were making s'mores in the backyard. And they didn't have something to start the fire. This is what I don't understand. This is on Yahoo if you want to look it up. They say in the story that he didn't have some accelerant to start the fire. And so he got the gas can, like gasoline can, and he tried to pour it on the fire, and it exploded in his hand and just like made his whole body fly back, his hands and arms fly out, and his body was on fire. He was able to get his jacket off, but he was on the ground screaming and yelling and writhing and, asking for help and all this stuff. And one of the neighbors called 911 and stuff. And it's just like, when I heard this, I was like, who uses gasoline on a fire? I can understand maybe on like a barbecue if you don't have any accelerant or something, like if you just have coals, but like it's a campfire, right? Why do you need gasoline to start a fire? You could just use a lighter to get a flame, or you could use a piece of flint and metal. Like, you don't need gasoline to start a fire, like a wood burning fire. So, like, what's the point of using gasoline? And even if you're gonna make s'mores, like, I don't mean to, like, make these people sound stupid or anything, but, like, you're making s'mores. 2 graham crackers, marshmallows, and, like, chocolate, right? That's a s'more. Why would you make s'mores, like, have them melt and everything on a campfire with gasoline? Wouldn't that stink? Or like the fumes from the gasoline on the food that you're gonna eat. Like, I don't know, it just seems kind of weird to me. Like, why would you use that? Anyhow, he is, I think they say, still in a coma or something like that. He's had 2 surgeries to like remove dead skin, like burnt skin. Look at that, his whole body, his face and everything. So yeah, his partner and him, they're saying that this happened on April 1st, and he just flew, and like his whole upper body is on fire and everything. It's just, I just can't imagine that being on fire like that. Do you guys do like fire safety courses? Like here, I'm pretty sure maybe we're just like, we have rules and regulations for everything here. Or maybe it's because we live in like a mountainous area, so most people know how to start a fire without an accelerant like gasoline. But like, I've never heard of anything like that. And I've never heard of like something like you see these things in movies that people just like get covered in fireball and they have to stop, drop, and roll. But yeah, what do you think about this?